Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha, this is Jeeves here. Old Composer here at the Decomposer Lounge, world music contemporary pop kind of channel. If you like heavy metal and stuff, I have that other channel, couple 100,000 subscribers, having a wonderful time with that. My 1-year anniversary is actually tomorrow on that channel. And I started this channel just about 6 months ago because I wanted to dive into all kinds of different artists that you see here on this channel, many different brands, if you would, not brands, genres, sorry. Brands, like it's a candy bar. And as you can see, I've really gone around the world and tried to do the best I can to find very unique acts. Mike Love, Permanent Holiday. This is a looper-based performance. I've already done one on this channel before earlier, which I was really taken aback by. It's a great kind of under the radar view on what layering is really all about. When I talk about breaking down a lot of this music that I do on the channels and I talk about layers, we get to see these guys do it on the spot. I will say I do know Mike. Well, I haven't seen him for quite a few years, but Mike and also Sam, who's playing the percussion there. I'll tell you more about that a little later after the song, but I have not heard Permanent Holiday, but I have seen plenty of his other videos, so I am very familiar on his amazing talent, and Sam as well. Extremely talented himself. So I look forward to this. Mike Love, Permanent Holiday. All right.
Slave away, no, no fun, no corporate Babylon. I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation games. I'm taking the reins and breaking the chains. I'm never gonna kneel away. My prophet is heaven sent. No preacher, no president, gonna lead the street. We never know. My own path to follow. Don't know if you'll overstay. My own truth to swallow. I could, I would drop my guitar out of my back, pick up the slack, leave here tomorrow. But another time upon of Babylon, I got to face the facts, embrace the axe, cut these chains of my sorrow. So I'm on the permanent holiday. I'm going outside to play. I ain't gonna slave away. No fun, no corporate Babylon. I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation games. 10,000 years of...
Okay, I had to find a place to stop because I'm so mesmerized by... This is that kind of thing where as an old composer, and I've always... When it comes to people who have the capability to hit this with one foot, hit this with one foot, and I'm talking like drummers I've watched, or there's organs or certain instruments out around the world that require you holding the bass down here while you're playing this and, pulling stops and stuff. It's just unbelievable the amount of physical work that's going into the layering using this looping techniques that I know he's done before because I saw it all the way back when I had met him quite a few years ago. But you know, when I look at it now under what I do here on this channel and stuff, and to see the uniqueness of the layers, that the intricacies of the layers that he puts in there, you know, because I guess he only has so much space. I don't know how many times he can record, or any looper can, I guess, depending on their devices and stuff. But it has to sound good when you're performing live. And this sounds absolutely phenomenal. And even, you know, he establishes the bass line. So far, there's only 3 chords that are being played there, it sounds like to me. But the arrangements that bounce around through there that he's playing, you know, whether they're just effects like wah-wah, you know, guitar chords at certain times. And then his ability as a guitar player. I knew back then, it just confirms again now, that I was always completely just kind of stood back, and just it's great to watch. His voice, to me, is probably one of, for me, it's just my opinion, probably one of the most magical voices I've heard in a very long time. And I even said that to him back in the day. Now, Sam, the percussionist, very cool, laid-back cat. But just like that other looper video I did earlier in the year, it's 2 of them, right? So keyboardist and 1 saxophone and stuff. In this case, you know, the power that Sam brings with his percussive arrangements, though it's not completely playing all the way through at all times, obviously, you know, they've rehearsed the song quite a few times. There's perfect alignment, unison with some of the changes that happen that Mike does. But Sammy's voice, Sammy, I'm sorry, I don't mean, Sam's voice to me is phenomenal. He's like the Michael Anthony of this duo. And for those of you who know Van Halen, the bass player Michael Anthony had that incredible voice that really kind of seared in the style of the vocals of Van Halen, in my opinion. But this is crazy amazing. I'm only 2.5 minutes into, I guess, a 10-minute track, so I'm just going to shut up. I'm going to hit play and just glide. So here we go.
Captivity, we must eventually open up our eyes and see their manipulated we with so much uncertainty and so many mysteries. Why are so few questioning the natural state of things? It's a nightmare, we're living in a nightmare. Everyone's living so scared, they're virtually unaware of this fear that rules their lives, occupies, consumes their minds. This fear of bankruptcy, financial impotency. It's money, 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 money. It's all this digital currency. It's all this monopoly money that keeps us from ever being free. Oh, yeah. So it seems we'll be in this prison for life. 'Cause if we keep buying, then they'll keep selling the lies. So it's up to I and
Okay, I'm sorry. I did say I wanted to go on, but I just have to just light up a little bit about his abilities, his guitar abilities. First of all, this is reggae. I'm not familiar at all with reggae. I know there's like different types. Like I'm not even gonna pretend. I don't know. But I know that this is what it is. And what I know about Michael is the authenticity of what he's singing about really comes from here. And you can even see it in the performance and how he says his words and how he's into it. And I have to stop for a second because it sounds so good. This is mixed so well live that I'm going, wait a second, this is all happening live, you know? And that great guitar solo of his, he's kind of fused in kind of a fusion, kind of crossover vibe to it, you know? Once again, because I don't know a lot about reggae and many different styles, I don't know what kind of fusions and subgenres there are here. But, you know, even though he's got the basis of his looper working, and with his own percussive things that he does with his arrangements, watching him bounce around, and whether they're those really slick octaves he was doing while he was singing, or when he just started tearing up on his solo and stuff like that, it's very authentic, and to me it really comes across, especially his vocal performance. I'm catching some of the lyrics here, obviously more than I do in most of the songs, at least than my heavy metal channel. And the subject matter, obviously still ringing true to this day. It's got kind of that evergreen kind of sense of truth, at least in my opinion. My channel, my opinion, I don't know. You can challenge me on that one, but that's just how I feel about it. I'm going to go back just a little bit and then get into, I don't know what's going on. Oh, by the way, yes, he did change chords. Okay, so yes, I did hear that. But did you notice that everything stopped? So he does this turnaround that he just got out of, and it was just the guitar. I guess he has to clear his looper, and then, or something, or he paused it. And then when he came back around into it, everything kicked back up and Sam joined in with it. So let's see what else is coming up here. Stand by. Here we go.
Nip, mind, in, I, rev, make, sell, I, change, man, words, I, be, I, own, I, nip, mind, in, I, rev, make, sell, I, change, man, words, I, be, I, own, I, be, nip, lay, mind, controlled, in, day, I, sink, rev, lay, make, life, sell, break, I, be, change, see, manifest, word, speak, I, fuse, be, press, I, make, own, sit, I, be, lip, lay, mind, controlled, in, day, I, seek, rev, lay, make, life, sell, break, I, be, change, see, manifest, word, speak, I, fuse, be, press, I, make, own, sit, I, be, lip, lay, mind, controlled, in, day, I, seek, rev, lay, make, life, sell, break, I, be, change, see, manifest, word, speak, I, fuse, be, press, I, make, own, sit, I, will be manipulated, mind, controlled, and in and day, that I will seek the revelation, make my life a celebration, I will be the change I'm seeking, manifest the words I'm speaking, I refuse to be imprisoned, I will make my own decisions, I will be manipulated, mind, controlled, and in and day, that I will seek the revelation, make my life a celebration, I will be the change I'm seeking, manifest the words I'm speaking, I refuse to be imprisoned, I will make my own decisions, I won't be manipulated, mind, controlled, and inundated, I will seek the revelation, make my life a celebration, I will be the change I'm seeking, manifest the words I'm speaking, I refuse to be imprisoned, I will make my own decisions. Lord, I wanna be manipulated, mind, controlled, and inundated, I will seek the revelation, make my life a celebration, I will be the change I'm seeking, manifest the words I'm speaking, I refuse to be imprisoned, I will make my own demand a permanent holiday, I'm coming out Saturday, I ain't gonna slave away, no, the fun of corporate Babylon, I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation game.
Wow. Wow. What was that? I can't imagine. I felt a little anxiety as a musician and a composer of what it must have taken in writing, practicing with the looper, and thinking about something like that, piecing together through the loop which harmonies are going to handle what percussive arrangement in order to fill out what the final presentation was, which is what he just got through singing over that once he backed off of that. And the message within that was really super cool, but it took a second to actually soak into it. I can't remember exactly what the words were, but very much in tune with the rest of the song and stuff. And that's just, I don't know, I I just realized this thing has 31 million views. I think I know why. I think even if you're on the fence about reggae music, or maybe, you know, Mike as a performer or whatever the case, without a doubt, I've never heard anything like this before in my life, and it's just absolutely precedent setting. I mean, as far as I'm concerned. And that's because I'm an old composer and I don't have a lot of exposure, so I'm sure that maybe there's other things out there, but as far as listening to this, that just absolutely blew me away that he was able to assemble that. And damn, that's just absolutely crazy. All right, let's go back a little bit. I'll see if I can finish this up without talking anymore.
Upon their manipulation game, taking the reins and breaking the chains. I'm never gonna deal. My prophet is heaven sent. The preacher, the president, gonna lead us straight. We never know, take it down. I never go astray. Take back the power.
Oh my God. That was just absolutely mind-numbing for me. I think also because of the fact that I did have the opportunity when our universes kind of glanced off of each other and we met each other briefly 10, 12 years ago. Great little music store in the town of Wahiwa, Hawaii Music Supply, where I also met some great musicians, and Todd Adamski, no longer with us, wonderful man, and the owner, Andrew, super cool cat, and Aaron Crowell, and Sammy, Mike, and AJ. For me, it was really a unique time, and like I said, having the moment to meet Mike and Sammy, just on a casual level, it just brings back great memories, because I remember how incredible I felt about Mike's authenticity, passion, vocal, and performance, arrangement, composition capabilities. It was just, back then it was absolutely outstanding watching this. I'm just blown away. Sammy, he is so paramount in this production, in this what I just heard, his performance and stuff. It's I think they're still together as a band. I'm not too sure if I think Mike may have gone to the mainland for a minute or something. But Mike, Sammy, if you see this, I don't know where you are, but good luck. I hope you guys are just doing exactly the same as this, and this was outstanding. Thank you so much. For those of you who are on the channel, this was, I hope you enjoyed this experience. It's just me having a good time and just drifting through. And then I realized as I was just wrapping this up that, you know, here I am in Hawaii and I haven't done any local music. So I'm going to actually drift into a couple of other local tracks of like traditional Hawaiian and maybe some of the more contemporary local pop culture Hawaiian produced music as well. So that'll be coming around the corner. All right, guys, thank you very much. This was a long video, but so very well worth it to me, without a doubt. And you guys take care of yourself. If you want to support me, because you know if any ads run on these videos, it doesn't monetize the channel. It helps the artists and the record company. You can buy me a cup of coffee, or if you want to go to my Patreon. The Patreon is a little more heavy metal oriented, though. Or if you want to check out what headsets I'm wearing, the link will be down below. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Aloha.